Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Dunn. Welcome you to yet another Dice United video to do with the 1981-82 English First Division, which is, of course, the precursor to the Premier League, and we're trying to do Manchester United and see if we can win a championship. We're only 2 points back of Liverpool, while Ipswich is at 46 points, and then there's a massive drop-off, 7 points behind Ipswich for fourth, and that's Swansea. So it's a three-horse race for the top spot. Leeds is the only team without 20 points. Kevin Keegan and Ellen Brazil are battling each other for the Golden Boot. Keegan's got 23 goals. Brazil's got 22. Our boy, Craig Stapleton, is tied for ninth with 11. Yellow cards, 12 by Kenny Burns of Leeds. Our big guy is Brian Robson, who has 8 yellow cards. He's actually tied for 10th. Red cards, Southampton's Ivan Golek with 3, and Paul Hooks of Notts County with 3 each. Mo McCurry has 2 red cards, which is stupid for him. Goals per 90 minutes. Gary Bailey's fifth behind Peter Shilton, Bruce Grobelart, and the Ipswich duo of Seville and Cooper. Tables wise, we've played 33 games, so has Liverpool. I know we play, 42 is it? Because we play each of our 21 opponents twice. That's 42, so we have 3 more videos. Tottenham has only played 29 games. They have a lot of time to try to steal first place and all that. They're the only team below 33. Actually, no. West Brom has 31. Has only played 31. Leeds has only played 32. So, yeah. So, Tottenham plays a lot of games. Well, that's to say that they did well in the FA Cup. We're 11-1-5 at home, 10-5-1 on the road. The 5 losses aren't that bad. They're actually tied for second worst with Liverpool and Ipswich, but Nottingham Forest has only lost twice on the road. Yet they are in 7th place because their home record is very suspect. Our plus minus is plus 24, which is third behind Liverpool and Ipswich. 36 points by Everton, even though they have a minus differential. And Coventry has 34 points, even though they're plus 6. So our main guys, Gary Bailey played 31 games, Roach played 2. We're 21-6-6. If we are just like the normal team, we have to go 1, 2, and 6. We have to tie a lot, but I doubt that highly. Frank Stapleton has scored 11 goals. Kevin Moran 10. Jerry Brittles 9. Steve Coppell 7. Brian Robson 5. Sammy McElroy, who's no longer on our team, has 3. Norman Whiteside 2. Lou McCurry, Will Wilkins, and John Gibbon with 1 each. Look at our fixtures and all that, our wins and losses and all that stuff. We've been averaging all that. The last time we were not in the top 3 was against Arsenal when we beat them 2-0 in gameplay number 7. So the fixtures for today, the 12th, we do have to, there are 6 games, but we do have to play 1. Tottenham tied Arsenal 1-1. Brighton goes to Aston Villa, wins 2-1. Nottingham beats Notts County in the Battle of Nottingham 1-0. Sunderland and Birmingham go 0-0. And so does Wolves and Man City. So we are hosting West Brom. We are number 2, Gary Bailey, and that against the 14th ranked West Brom team with Mark Crew as their goalie. Our players: Frank Stapleton, Gary Berto, Steve Coppell, Kevin Moran, Brian Robson, Lou McCurry, Remy Roses, Scott McCarvey, Albert Alberston, Ray Wilkins, John Gibbon, Ashley Grimes, Norman Whiteside, Mark Buchan, Michael Duxbury, and Gordon McQueen. For West Brom, you have Cyril Regis, Steve McKenzie, Gary Owen, Martin Barrett, Nikki Cross. These are like the big names. David Mills, Martin Jewell, Derek Statham, Alan Webb. We have Brian Robson's former team, West Brom. He wants to stick it to his former club, I bet. On the attack. Oh, he robbed him blind. I said he would score against he would try to ruin his former team. Nostra Cutlass. 7 minutes later, pitch battle. McKenzie gets hit by Moran, and he will get a finger wag for that. West Brom gets mad. Moses and McKenzie. Moses gets clutched by McKenzie. Steve McKenzie gets a finger wag. 11 minutes later. West Brom's defense. Spot the danger before you play. 11 minutes later. West Brom on the pitch. Batson hits Grimes and gets himself a finger wag. Crunch time. MANU's defense. Gidman saw Batson's ball. And is that it? Oh, no, that's not it for the half. MANU on the attack. Lob over the top. MANU, Couple takes the corner. Stadium salsa. That's not related to Jason Stadium. MANU second place. 1-0 and was fine. 6 minutes later. West Brom on the defense. Nothing given, nothing taken. 11 minutes later. MANU on the attack. The area. Oh, you nincompoop. Touch battle. Robertson makes both out, but Albiston hit him late and gets himself for his troubles. I kind of figured. 9 minutes later. Duxbury hits Mackenzie and gets himself a finger wag. West Brom with the free kick. Headed by Regis. Stopped by Bailey. Woo! 3 minutes. 11 minutes later. Pitch battle. Intensity. Wilkins clears. Gets hit by Regis. It's a yellow card. Getting close to the end. Moran trips Mackenzie. Gets himself a yellow card. But in the end, it doesn't matter. 1 goal. Well, a lot of other people will be playing on the 13th. Coventry beats Everton 1-0. Big win for them. West Ham beats Ipswich 1-0. Cross for the goal. Leeds beats Middlesbrough. They're at 20 points now. Liverpool crushes Stoke thanks to a pair by Rush. And Swansea beats Southampton. The 14th, Tottenham played Sunderland and had a 2-2 tie. Huddles and Roberts. On the 17th full day, we host Tottenham. The cup for Tottenham. Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. Aston beat Middlesbrough despite Wolf's goal. West Ham crushes Coventry 4-0. Ipswich and Stoke have a 7-goal game. Mick Mills and Alan Brazil scoring. Big goals for Ipswich. Sammy McRae, our former players, going for Stoke. Southampton only getting 1 goal. Graham with a hat trick. Leeds on fire. Wow. Liverpool beats West Brom thanks to a declaration and own goal. Notts County beats Brighton 2-0. Everton goes to Sunderland and wins 2-0. Gary Stevens will go. Swansea and Man City tied 2-2s. And Wolves and Birmingham tie. So we host Tottenham. We are number 2 with Gary Bailey in that against number 6. Tottenham with Ray Clemens, who in the 70s always was the backup goalie to England. But anyway, Ray Clemens and Tottenham, they have Glenn Hoddle, they have Ricky Fila, Steve Archibald, Mark Falco, not the singer, Tony Galvin, Ozzy Adilas, Steve Perryman, Paul Miller, Paul Price, and Ian Crick. Come on, you Spurs. Fuck you, you Spurs. Sorry, that's me. MANU on the attack. Circular shot. Berto takes the corner and head to clear. 5 minutes later. Feel like it gets hit by Gilman. Oh boy. You don't hit Ricky Fila like that. Fortunately, it's a finger wag. 3 minutes later. We're on the attack. Deflected. Drops to Stapleton. But Clemens saw that shot. Damn it. 13 minutes later. We're on the attack. What a stop. Damn it. He's on fire. 12 minutes later. We're on the attack again. Had it. Deep corner. Over everyone. Fire everything. 8 minutes later. Moss hits Hoddle, the future England manager, and gets himself. Glenn Hoddle would be known for mocking the disabled. Obviously, that plays tough with me, the person with autism. MANU on the attack. For Clemens. Damn that guy. If it wasn't for Ray Clemens, we'd be up 2-0 at the very least. I say 2-0. I know there's 3 chances, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Stapleton Ayata. MANU on the defense. Bailey sees that ball. Much later. Pitch battle. Gidman hits Ardiles and gets himself a warning. Free kick by Tottenham. Thompson onto the post. You heard that, Kling. You heard it. You heard it, boys. 5 minutes later. MANU on the defense. They look the counter. a counter. Into the area. Stapleton. Corner from the left. Stapleton. Right at Clemens. Damn it. 9 minutes later. We're on the attack again. Stapleton. Crunch time. They've called it a crunch time. We're back on the attack. You just can't put it in. Trying to score? I don't know. We're almost near the end of the game. Badko trips Albiston and gets a finger wag. Nothing else. And nothing else. This score. Holy shit. Holy shit. We didn't even fight. Finally got 2 plays. We were attacking so much it hurt. If it wasn't for Ray freaking Clemens, we would have crushed him in the fine powder like 3-0. Bastard. Oh, we go to Ipswich on the 20th, 420. Everton and Nottingham tied 3-3. And Middlesbrough beats Brighton 2-0. So we have to go to Ipswich to play. Gary Bailey for us, number 2, against number 3, Ipswich with Paul Cooper. So basically, this is like the battle to take down Liverpool. Ipswich, we had to change color, I think, right? Yes, we do. They told us we had to change colors because they're both blue. Alan Brazil, John Wark, Paul Mariner, Arnold Mooren, Mick Mills, Russell Osman, Terry Butcher, Franz Usen, Kevin O'Callaghan, and Tommy Parkin. They make plays for Ipswich. And they attack first. They're clear. Fumbles it. 3 minutes later. MANU on the attack. Stapleton shoots. Oh, he stapled that one in. 1-0 to us. 4 minutes later. We're back on the attack. I thought it would be a penalty. Wilson takes the free kick. Cooper says, hi, I want that ball. 3 minutes later. We're on the attack again. Nobody home. Nobody home. 9 minutes later. We're on the defense. But Moses sees that. 9 minutes away. MANU on the defense. The bar. Double ones. Come back search. If switch stream forward. Ah, fuck. We're dead. Shoot. Marino's had it. In swinging corner. Not so fast. 30 seconds later, we're back on the attack. And we shoot. Stop by Cooper. Comfortable saves. You don't want to do that as a shooter. Make a goal and make it that play. We're on the attack. Couple. What is Cooper off couple. Crunch time. They award a crunch time? Ah, come on. Shoots. Bailey says, not so fast. Okay, he's doing pretty well. Yeah, he is. With 1-0 on a goal by Stapleton. Touch battle. Grimes hits Murin and gets himself a finger wag. Probably because Murin's German. 9 minutes later. They're back on the attack. Working the volley. But Bailey says, not so fast. Not so fast indeed. 7 minutes later, Ipswich back on the attack. Shot, acrobatic save. 8 minutes later, Bertles hits Osman and gets himself a yellow card. Bertles. 11 minutes later, pitch battle. Grimes hits McCall. Excuse me, Grimes is on our side. Much later. Ipswich defense. He nicks the ball and the attack ends. They gotta try. Not enough time. For all his misses the last game against Tottenham, and Ray Clemens finally scores a goal. Makes us happy. He's trying to make us all happy. April 21st, West Brom and Man City tie. We have to go to Brighton. But we are 1 point back at Liverpool. We're getting close. We've had all these shutouts. Yeah, like Gary Bailey's done pretty well. The goals per 90 minutes. He's now up to 4th. It's still Grobbelaar, still Shilton. Seville's third technically. 0.72. Nice job by Gary Bailey. Jim Arnold, Everton. That badly. Yeah, we're close. Ipswich is still third by a long shot, but we're one point back of Liverpool. But Liverpool does have an extra game in hand. We played 36 games, right? Yeah, 42 games, so 6 more games. Oh, geez, I didn't even talk about the highlights. Well, there's 7 hat tricks. Well, Andy Ritchie had a hat trick, and when Arthur Graham. Well, Swansea 20 points. When Swansea won 4-2. Well, Swansea was down 2-0, and then they scored to 4 straight goals. Sunderland, Notts County, when Notts County won 3-2, thanks to a comeback by 2. We've had the 4th best game against Leeds, the 8-goal slugfest. A lot of slugfesting. And Everton Man City was a slugfest too, 5-3. So that's all we got for this version. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm going to do.